Welcome to the 9th part and the last part of Laravel development environment setup. In this video we will push our Laravel project into our GitHub account. So what do we mean by push? The git push command is used to transfer or push the commit which is made on a local branch in your computer to your GitHub remote repository. First of all, we will push our project using Git Bash Command-Line. Then I'm going to show you how to do the same thing using GitHub Desktop. So first of all, open your Laravel project in Git Bash Command-Line. Right click your project, then click Git Bash here, and this will open your project in Git Bash Command-Line. But I prefer using Visual Studio Code, so I'm just going to open my project in Visual Studio Code. I will right click and then select open in Visual Studio Code, and this will open my project in Visual Studio Code. There we go. First of all, run git init. This will initialize your local repository. This command creates an empty directory for your repository, but the folder is hidden. Then run git add, and this will add all your files in the directory created by git init command. Then run git status to view all the files that have been staged for the first commit. As you can see, all the files have been staged for the first commit. Then the next thing is to commit the changes. So run git commit m and then enter the commit message. This will save the files in the will save the changes in our local repository. So run the command. So now if you run git status again, you realize that there is nothing to commit as all the changes have been saved. So there is nothing else to commit. So the next thing is to add our remote repository URL. So go to your GitHub account and copy your remote repository URL. Just click the green button and then click clipboard to copy the URL. Then run the following command, and this will add your URL. Then the next thing is to push our project into our GitHub account. So this will push our project into our GitHub account. So run git push origin master, and this will push your Laravel project into your GitHub account. If you refresh your GitHub account, you realize that your project has been pushed into your GitHub account, as you can see. So let's do this in GitHub Desktop, a very easy way. So click file, then click add local repository, then choose a repository that you want to add into your GitHub account. Then click create a repository. This will create a repository. Now fill in the details of your repository the same way we did it in the other tutorial where we were creating our first repository in our GitHub account. I will select my git ignore template as composer, Then I will select my license as MIT license. Then I'm going to click create repository, and this will create a repository. I want to take this opportunity to ask you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed by now. There we go, our repository has been created. So let me confirm, first of all confirm whether you have signed in into your account. So I'm just going to click file, then options, then I'm going to confirm whether I'm signed in. Yes, I'm signed in to my account. Then I'm going to click publish repository, and this will publish my repository in my GitHub account. So I want to demonstrate how you will be using GitHub Desktop. So I will open one of my controllers. Then I'm going to create a sample function so that you can see how GitHub Desktop will manage this change. So I'm just going to create a sample function. So let me start by adding a comment test. Then I will type public function and then the name of my function, test. Then I will close the bracket. There we go. Go back to your GitHub Desktop. As you can see, there is no any change reflected, and this is because we have not saved any change in our GitHub in our text editor. So save the changes in your Visual Studio Code, and you will see the changes reflecting in your GitHub Desktop. So you will click commit to main, and this will commit the changes, and then you will push your project to origin. This marks the end of Laravel development environment setup. Thank you very much for watching this tutorial. You are very welcome to Software Scares. See you next time in other tutorials of Software Scares. Thank you very much.